flag, followed by Elders Roseanna Desjarlais, Marie Neault. Delegates, Keepers Roseanna MLA Representative, Sports and Recreation, Youth Representatives, Harvey Chartrand, Jeff Edwards. Followed right behind them is our missing Margaret Commons flag, Every Child Matters. Right behind them is Duke Shooting, Chandler First Nation, Lake St. Martin First Nation, Dauphin River, Mississippi. We have the Pine Creek First Nation. Right behind them we have Lake Manitoba First Nation. Coming in with a large number of athletes, Miigwech First Nation. Our final community coming in, our host community, Ebb Flow First Nation. Stay where you are, everybody. We're going to be having a flag song honoring our flags, all of our flags, our Eagle staff, everybody here today.
Hey,
Thank you, drum group. And our home community here at Ebb Flow, Kakakwekejeong, it's our culture to honor the drum, to have the drum at all our events, and welcome our elders to start us off with an opening prayer. We have Elder Roseanna Desjarlais that's going to be giving us an opening prayer.
Welcome to the community. It's really nice. Everybody looks so nice. I'm going to ask the Lord, the Creator, to protect everybody.
Marie Neault come and share a few words for all the youth here and all the visitors. Thank you, Elder Marie Neault. Up next, we're going to get the local chief, Chief Wayne Desjarlais.
Good afternoon, boys and girls. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you. You guys look so awesome. I'd like to thank the drum group and also the elders that said a few words on behalf of our First Nation here. It's very nice to see all you athletes participating in the activities that are going to be for the next 2 days. I'm going to talk in our language for the ones that understand our language. Hey, boys and girls, what I just said was, once again, I talked in my language, and that's your language. It's not my language. It's everybody's language that's standing here in front of me. We need to get back to our language. We need to go back to our communities. We need to ask our grandparents, grandmothers, our uncles and aunts, the ones that still know the language. It's very important that we try and learn our language, boys and girls. You know, we have, it's going to be our treaty days next week and our following weekend of the 19th. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be here for the treaty days. I'd like to welcome Councillor Darren Mousseau this day here. Give me a hand, folks. But that's one of the things that, you know, I've asked the health and the education to send some people to the Sunday of First Nations conference in Toronto, which is going to be next week. And they're going to focus on language. So that's one of the things that we're trying to do, and I also would like to invite other First Nations to do the same thing, to introduce the language back to our kids, and also our young adult people that have kids. So this is very important, boys and girls. Take it back to your community. Ask your educators, ask your health department, ask elders of the community. Tell them you want to speak your language. It's very important. Once when we're gone, the people that speak our language, you have to take the language ahead. So it's very important, boys and girls. I know the last 2 years have been hard, but the last 150 years have been harder. Today we wear our ribbon shirts. We had a walk in our community this afternoon at 1 o'clock. Unfortunately, I wasn't there. But we had it from the health department for missing and murdered women and boys and girls. Also, for the children that never made it home that went to residential school. So keep that in your mind and hearts, boys and girls, because you're going to be the leaders of your community someday. And it's very important to try and learn these things while you're young. Very important. Education is very important. What One of our leaders used to say in our community, the former chief, Alfred Moyo. He told me one time when I was a vice principal, he sat me down, he said, you know what? I go to meetings all over the place. The chiefs say the kids are our future. And Alfred actually stood up one day, former Chief Alfred Moyo. He stood up and he said, yes, the kids are the future of our First Nations. But without education, we're not going to have much of a future. So boys and girls, that's the message I'd like to send to you. Education is very important. It's time for you to have fun. It's time for you to meet other people from different communities. In the next few days, the days are going to be good. Enjoy yourself. And with that, I'd like to thank the organizers of Treaty 2 that are standing here with us today. The organizers of Ebb Flow, the members that helped put these activities on for you for the next few days. So with that, boys and girls, thank you very much. And like I said, education is important, but your language is just or more important than your education. So go back to your communities, talk to your elders, talk to your uncles and aunts. Tell them you want to learn the language. Very important. It's in Miigwech.
Thank you, Chief Desjarlais. Just before we get MLA, we'd like to call Councillor Darren Mousseau to come and give us a few words. They call him Rabbit, but he's really slow. Just kidding, buddy.
No, you think good boy. Hello there. I'd just like to say welcome to our First Nation and go out here, have fun, take advantage of this now when you still can. Because when you get up to my age, things work and you're doing that. That's where I'm just coming from. I actually, one of the stupidest things I went to start a generator and throw a rotator cuff. So enjoy it while you can, because when you get to my age, it's pretty much over. So have fun, welcome, and like Steve says, really good time. Not much.
Thank you very much, Councillor Darren Mousseau. Up next, we're going to be calling MLA Brad Nicholas.
Thank you. It's Brad Nicholeski. It's a bit of a handle, but he did a pretty good job. So I want to first start off by saying acknowledging our elders and their words of wisdom, their words of prayer for all of us. This is significant, and again, those words are not lost on me. The wisdom, the words of Dave shared are I also would like to thank Chief Desjarlais for his wisdom and his leadership and his very, very important words and guidance. I will say I'm very, very pleased to be here. It's quite an honor. I know sport is a great harmonizer, I would say, amongst many people. So I wish you all the best, good times, and good luck during your games. And again, hopefully the weather holds. It's looking really good. Again, it's an honor to be here, and thank you for an opportunity to say that.
Thank you very much, Brad MLA. Up next, we'd like to call Bo Kakakwekejeong. He was carrying in the Eagle staff today. We're almost done there, boys and girls.
Alrighty, Miigwech, prayer this morning, this afternoon, to give us the ability and the strength to be here today. We have an unbelievable amount of athletes out there. This is Councillor Kakakwekejeong, the lead keeper, but all because I'm the lead keeper doesn't mean that I'm the executive director or CEO. I'm the keeper of opening the door to all our circles. All our keepers, all our helpers have the equal opportunity to advance your nation, your government, and your territory. You're here today as the future leaders. You are taking your government, your territory, and moving it forward. Our nation is unbelievably progressing. As Charles mentioned, in a few weeks we have the Grand Council here, and you're setting the stage today because at the Grand Council, a beautiful sports and recreation law is going to be passed. Also, the Not Gonna Wait Win will be passed, and your official language is now yours. It's always been yours. 10,000 years in this one document. It's written 16 pages. It took us 10,000 years to get 16 pages, and it's done beautifully for you as the leaders. For MTN Live, we've been launching our beautiful MTN Live. If you don't know it, you will know it. You'll be on it all week, next 2 days. But what I want you to do is shout out MTN, because we are going to have an intro, and you're going to be on the intro. Every time I started, I wanted to see you yell out MTN, MTN, MTN. Can you do that? Somebody video that for me? MTN. Front video. MTN, 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 MTN. Come on, that's it. MTN, MTN, MTN. Come on, Craig, get going. Get going, Craig. Alrighty, well, we're trying. Alrighty, well, I tell you, there's a lot of excitement to that. So, with that, the Anishinaabe First Nations and Treaty 2 territory government, welcome to your territory, your nation, and your government. With that, eat, wish, and have fun the next 2 days. Acknowledgment,
Just two more, boys and girls. We're calling up Craig Bolio, Sports and Recreation.
Miigwech, I love you coming. All the athletes, your future leaders, they keep saying it. That's the truth. I always tell the leaders, please listen to the youth, because they're going to be able to go one day. They're going to remember who's there for them. So I declare these games open.
All right, just one more. I'd like to get, could we get Conrad Anderson over here, Billy Houle, Melanie Monkman, Todd Desjarlais, Charlie Houle, and Suzette Spence. Can you guys come to the front here, please? It's only going to take 2 minutes, and then we can start the games, boys and girls. Okay, the ones I just called up there, those are our chairs for the different sports. We have the white shirts here, Suzette and Charlie, they're going to be doing golf. And the red shirt, Melanie, she's going to be doing baseball. And next to Melanie, we have Todd Desjarlais, he's going to be doing cross country. And at the end of the orange shirt, we have Kelly Houle, he's going to be doing horseshoes. And just a short story here, not even a minute. Conrad Anderson, sorry, you blended in with the scenery there. Conrad Anderson doing volleyball, sorry buddy. We've Tyson Desjarlais, Is Tyson here? Tyson Desjarlais is our basketball chair. But just a quick story. We've all been to all different kinds of games. I used to follow the chief around to different indigenous games and things like that. And then I started participating in games in the mid-90s into the early 2000s. And I think it was the games in Winnipeg. I told Chief Desjarlais, I said, it'd be nice to have something in our home community one day. And that was in 2002, I think. I told him we have more than enough athletes in our community, surrounding communities, that we can all come together for a day or 2 or 3 days, whatever it's going to be, and we can all get together, play the games, showcase our sport, and maybe eventually take it to the next level. So that was 20 years ago. I told him we're going to have this one day in our community. And I'd like to thank all of you athletes for coming out. This has been a personal dream of mine for 20 years now, and we're going to do everything that we could to get the games successful year after year. I think we found out in February at a meeting at the Treaty 2 office. We were discussing if we're having Treaty 2 games or not, and if there was even enough time. I volunteered my community without even talking to leadership, without even asking any volunteers. I volunteered my community because I knew that we had people like this here in line that were going to step up. I knew they would step up without me even asking them. So hats off to these guys. We put the call out, they stepped up. We've been meeting every week, getting sponsorship, make sure the grounds are cut, so you guys can come here today and hopefully have a good time. And with that, I think we're done. We're ready for the games. Are you guys ready? All right, one more time. Are you guys ready? Hey, there we go. Okay, we're going to be, the chairs will be at each sport. We're going to get basketball, volleyball, baseball going first. And then right after that, we're going to be going with horseshoes and cross country. So all the golf, you can come and see Charlie and Suzette in front here. And also with the chairs, I'd like to get a photo before you walk off, Charlie and Suzette.